Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. So thanks for joining us today. I'm going to go over a few details on how our partners, our commercial referral partners, can team up with us to give their investors solutions for typically commercial loans, but there's a lot of leeway within there now. So I'll do a short presentation and then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will go over what it actually looks like on the back end when you submit your customers here. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And we'll check out the presentation. All right. So first, what is a business purpose loan? So obviously this is only for a commercial loan or what is called business purpose loan. And really what that means is it has to be closing or investing in an entity, LLC, LLP, S Corp, C Corp, real estate investment trust, popular these days. Ineligible loans would be anything in a personal name or anything using personal income. Remember, these are going to be commercial loans. So pretty easy to get under that definition of business purpose loan. Every state treats it a little bit differently. So just know that everything we're talking about today is a business purpose, aka commercial purpose loan. Now, what types of products can we offer here? DSCR loans are bread and butter. That's our favorite product. And that's where it's a little bit different than what your traditional commercial loan might be. Then, of course, we have your traditional commercial loans. We have mixed use loans for small commercial, which is kind of a blend between the DSCR and commercial, which is pretty cool. Multifamily, again, small multifamily, 5 to 8 units, again, kind of a blend of DSCR there. And our HE loans or second mortgages, very popular these days as the rates are a little bit higher and most of our investors still have a decent first rate mortgage that they may want to keep. We also have our portfolio loans, which is basically more than one property in a loan, and those are under the DSCR typically as well. Now, why would you want to partner? Obviously to earn a referral fee. So we pay 75 basis point referral for any business purpose loan that qualifies as long as it's legal in that state, etc. We have over 100 different outlets for different products. So anything that your customers may need, we definitely pride ourselves in having those outlets. We're always going to have the best non-QM, aka commercial business purpose loans there. That's our focus. We're always going to have the best items there. And we're going to also be able to fund those loans with our own money and therefore pass on those savings on to our customers or your customers. Your customers get instant rates themselves and pull their own application themselves. So just putting your link out there, your customers can do it all themselves, or you can walk them through it, of course. And we can do this in 44 states, pretty much across the board. And there is some other states where it may be a little bit tricky. Just make sure you team up with us as long as it's legal. We'll definitely get you your referral fee there. DSCR loans. So these are our favorite types of loans. This is what we talk about usually on our live rate show. If you've checked out our shows in the past. These are our flagship product because it doesn't require any income or employment, obviously, because we're talking about a business purpose loan. It is a true business purpose. We're simply going to use the estimated rents, the gross rent from the appraisal, and we're going to divide that by the expenses and determine a DSCR value. Therefore, anything where the rents exceed the expenses, aka the property will cash flow, is a ratio over 1, which is preferred. And we even have options for ratios down to 0, where we still measure the ratio, but we don't actually use it for underwriting. We can still do the loan. We have 30 or 40-year terms under DSCR, tons of flexibility. We even have a 15-year that just came out today, actually. Fixed rate or interest only options, 85% LTV purchase options, absolutely amazing, and 80% cash out refinance, absolutely amazing. And we can even do special types of loans, very popular request, short-term rentals, so we can do up to 85% LTV purchase if we can use long-term rents for the DSCR value. And if we have to use the short-term rents, we can go up to 80% LTV using those short-term rents. So pretty amazing options there for a vacation or short-term rental. Rural properties, not a lot of programs allow it. We do have a few that do. Manufactured homes, not a lot of programs allow it. We do have a few that do. And no seasoning cash out refinance. Again, not a lot of programs allow it, but we do have a couple options for our investors out there. And fixed rate second mortgages, I mentioned it before, definitely a popular item. If you don't understand it, definitely check out some of our episodes. Like this morning, we did an episode on it. Definitely a great tool for our investors out there. And what types of properties can we do under our DSCR, the most popular loan type? Of course, 1 to 4 residential. That's our bread and butter. But then we also have some unique options where we can do small commercial residential. So anything over 4 units is a commercial property. But as long as it's between 5 to 8 units, a small commercial property, we can still do our DSCR loans on it with a little bit of restrictions there, which is very cool. Same deal with the mixed use. So as long as it's 2 to 8 units mixed use and mostly residential, we can still do our DSCR loans on those. Then, of course, we have our traditional commercial outlets for 9 to 100 or even more units that you may need. We can also do, as I mentioned before, short-term rentals or the original short-term rentals, condotels. And we can also do portfolio loans. I mentioned that before. That's where we combine multiple properties that may not qualify on their own. Typically, that means a lower price property where it wouldn't meet the minimums that we would need. And if we combine a few of those, we can sometimes meet those minimums. And what types of borrowers can we work with? Obviously, U.S. citizens are eligible for everything we've talked about. I-10s, which may not have a status or a visa, we still have options for them. So those would be people that may not have status but are still living and working here in the U.S. Then we have our options for true foreign nationals that do not live or work or earn income in the U.S. and can still purchase under the DSCR programs. We also could do first-time home buyers. So even if it's their first purchase ever, we can still do that. And first-time investors, if it's their first investment property purchase, we still have options there as well. And then, of course, we have our true commercial loans, which are more traditional for office, retail, shopping centers, hotels, industrial, storage, very popular these days, gas stations, land, ground up construction, any kind of development type of stuff, assisted living facilities, very popular request, and any kind of fix and flip hard money, ground up, any kind of rehab type products for investors. We have access to those as well. Now, how do you partner with us? It's very simple. You use your link. So it looks just like the link here, except it's going to have your code on the end. And basically, you'll see what it looks like. Your customers can submit their basics. Then they can go to pull their own rates. And you'll be tagged on the deal. And you'll be able to reach out to your MLO. You'll see who's assigned to the deal. And you can track those in your portal. And we pay out via bill.com. Within 10 days of closing, we'll go ahead and issue out that invoice and that statement there. So pretty simple process there. Here is our disclaimer. Obviously, this is for business purpose loans and only where legal, etc. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who can show you more of what that link looks like that I was just talking about. So you ready, Kyle?
Yes, I am. So let's see here. 1 second. Oh, all right. Here we go. Okay, so this is the page on our site. I went ahead and dropped the link in the chat there. It's pretty simple here to get to it if you go to contact. So if you're at themortgagecalculator.com and you hover over contact there, refer a business purpose loan. We have a video here with more info, and there's the button here to sign up. Once you sign up, we immediately send you your link so that you can start sending people to apply, which is tracked to you. So like Nick said, we have the apply link here. So you'll have this link where people can quickly, in just a couple steps, pull their actual own rates and get a quote. And then, of course, one of our loan officers will follow up with them in order to get the deal done. And then, as Nick said, you'll get paid 10 days after closing. So that's how it works here. You just go ahead and sign up at themortgagecalculator.com, go to contact, go to refer business purpose loan, and then join as a commercial partner to start referring us loans for 75 basis point referral fee for business purpose loans only. All right. I don't see any questions here. So I think we'll wrap it up then and keep it short and sweet here today. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate it. Go ahead and sign up and start sending us some deals, and we will close them and start sending you some referral checks. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. We look forward to working with you.
Thanks, everybody.